Hi guys, it's Frankie from Frankie Watch. Good to see you all again. And oh my gosh, I had never imagined I'd be in this position to share my first 24-hour impressions of this. That's right, the Panda has joined the collection. This is the Rolex Daytona 116500LN. It is the white dial version, often known as the Panda. And guys, I have been loving my first 24 hours with this watch. It is truly incredible. Now, I did pick this up used. I bought this from a friend who gave me a great deal on this watch, and I just want to share my impressions of it. But of course, you may know a little bit about this watch. It is one of the most hyped watches in the world. It's probably Rolex's most famous sports model. You know, if I was going to pick up the Daytona, I needed to pick up this version. I was considering a 116520 at one point, but I said, look, I got to go Panda if I want to experience Daytona for the first time, and that's exactly what I did. At 40 millimeters, we have a 47, I want to say, lug to lug, 20 millimeters lug width, and at 12.2 millimeters, this is a super slim watch. This is one of the major appeals of the Daytona, I feel, is that it is just so incredible on the wrist. It is one of the thinnest automatic chronograph movements on the market to this day. And this is the 4130, which had a lot of innovations, but get this was launched 22 years ago and they're still using the same movement in this watch. It is incredible to think the longevity of this movement and this caliber is still one of the best you can get on the market. And you compare, let's say, to the Tudor, any chronograph like the Speedmaster, a bunch of these other chronographs, the Value 7750, they're always very thick watches. And to have a chronograph movement in this type of a slim case is really amazing. There are some concerns, you could say, with the legibility of this dial, but I haven't run into any problems so far in my 24 hours of use. I can definitely see the time. I can understand though when the hour and minute hands are over the sub dials like this, that you could get a bit confused, but I think with the right reflection there, you see it, you can read the time pretty well. The other complaint I've heard from this watch is that the pushers are screwed down. I got used to that though when I had the Black Bay Chrono in my collection last year, and you know, that had the same arrangement as this Daytona, and that was a terrific watch. But to think a year later, I'm now here with the OG, the original Panda itself. The movement is super smooth. Obviously, you have 100 meters water resistance. You have a trip-lock crown, and that obviously means you have hacking. Now, you can tell the difference between the Zenith and the more modern 4130 movement with these small seconds right here at the bottom, while with these Zeniths, they're on this left sub-dial. As you can see, we stopped the watch, pressing it again, and there we go. And the responsiveness of this movement is truly something to behold. There's just this very audible click that you can get when using this. There you see it, super responsive. And I do have an Omega Speedmaster, the most recent reference in my collection as well. You can tell the difference. It is subtle, but just to be able to start and stop the chronograph that well, that easily, is amazing. Then we go to reset. Very nice, clean reset. Guys, I'm still at a loss for words. I cannot believe this is in my collection. I absolutely love it. Of course, the big change with this 116500LN was the Cerachrome bezel, and in certain lighting, it does look, almost becomes this grayish color. Really, really beautiful. Now, I have heard complaints that this only has Easy Link, but you know, Easy Link is still really good. I got used to it on my Batman, and I'm used to it here now on this Daytona. Also, the polished center links, they're not for everyone, but I think it just adds to the level of class with the polished, fully polished case. This is just a classy watch through and through. You can wear this casually, you can wear this with a suit. It is pretty much the gold standard of Rolex sports watches. The Rolex Daytona Panda in my collection, guys. So happy to have it. But hit me up in the comments. What are your thoughts on this Rolex Daytona, the 116500LN? And do you have one in your collection? Do let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. And that's it for this video. If you liked it, give me that thumbs up. And if you love the content of Frankie Watch, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon for future updates. I leave you one last look. And on the wrist, this thing is going right back on the wrist. It is stunning, guys. Absolutely stunning. So that's it. And Frankie Watch says, time's up. Have a good one. It's never leaving, guys. It's never leaving.